Hey everyone, Sam the Ashen here, and today we're going to be taking a look on how to defeat the last boss in Mortal Shell in the Foundling form, which is the no shell form, without taking any damage. A few quick tips to start. Jump attacks are going to be your best friend in this fight, especially if you're using the hollowed sword, and I always like to make sure that I have my harden cooldown ready, that way if I'm stuck in the middle of an attack, I can harden and not die. Now after building up your resolve bars, you can use your mechanical spike in order to stun the boss and get about 3 or 4 hits in before he gets back up and usually jumps away. It's best to use this after an attack just ends, that way he doesn't get out of the stagger or jump away before you can get the special off. A few times throughout this fight, you're going to see me spam the light attack twice and then do the same thing again, and the way to do this is you light attack twice, hit the dodge button, and then immediately after hitting the dodge button, you want to attack again twice. And the reason I do this is because these attacks come out significantly faster than all the other combos in the moveset, so whenever you're able to get this off when the boss is stunned or right after you use your mechanical spike, it's great to use this to get more hits off. Now, when he summons all of his little minions, my strategy is to look around first and make sure none of them are behind me, and then kind of kite around the arena, the boss, and the minions. And before I attack any of the minions, I make sure that my harden cooldown is ready, just in case I miss my attack. They die in one hit, but if you miss your attack, obviously they kill you in one hit, so it's best to kite them around, hit them while they're trying to do their jump attack, and harden if you have to. Now, as for his wave attack, you want to make sure that you're not too close inside or else it'll be harder to dodge. Kind of keep at a medium range and then dash into the wave and immediately dodge roll afterwards. If you hit circle or B or the dodge key on the keyboard fast enough, then your iframes carry out throughout your dash and your dodge. You want to dodge into the waves and through them, and if he comes with his sweeping attack, you want to have your harden ability ready too. That way, after you dodge, you can harden if need be. Now, the second time he summons in his minions into the arena, there's usually a lot more of them this time, and the best strategy is the same as before. It's to kite them around the arena, make sure you look around that there are none behind you or coming from the side on your blind spot, kite them around, bait their jump attack, and hit them in the air, and make sure that your harden ability is ready just in case you miss your attack or if they were going to land first. You want to make sure you have your harden ability ready. Now that the boss is at half health, he will add a few new moves into his moveset. The waves usually are followed up by a dive attack that he goes up into the air and crashes down on you, or he throws these rocks at you. Either way, you want to make sure you save your harden ability when the waves come for that attack, because the air one and the rock one can be pretty tricky to dodge. Whenever the boss jumps back and there are no waves that come, and he moves forward with a sweeping attack, that is your best time to get in a few attacks, because it's not followed up by any attacks right away, and you're pretty safe to get off 2 or 3 hits when that attack comes. Now, the reason I stay back when the boss sticks his nose into the ground is that attack has a hitbox around it, and it's pretty dangerous because you can't really tell how close you're able to get. So it's best to play it safe and keep back a little bit and wait for him to come up, or you could try to use your mechanical spike in order to stun the boss. The next attack we're going to see from the boss is the whirlpool attack. There's a big hole that opens up in the middle of the arena, and it tries to suck you in, and it'll move your character if you're close enough, and he'll spawn the little minions that he has, and they also get sucked in, but when they get sucked in, they heal the boss. So you want to make your way around the circle close enough to where you get a bonus movement speed, but not close enough to where you're going to get sucked in, and you want to work your way around the arena trying to take out the minions one by one so the boss heals as little as possible. It's okay if you miss some of these. You don't want to risk dying and messing up over a couple of these minions healing the boss a little bit. I've never seen the boss use this move twice in one fight, so if he does heal, it's best to just let it go and not risk dying over it. During the Whirlpool move, I will attack a little bit more freely if my Harden ability is ready, just in case I miss my attack, because these can be especially hard to time and judge the distance on because of the Whirlpool. And if your Harden ability is not ready, I would recommend playing it extra safe, because you don't want to go back to the beginning and start all over the boss healing a little bit more. When the boss gets stunned, there's actually a little AoE hitbox that will hit you if you are close enough, and if you stun the boss using your mechanical spike, then you cannot get hit by it, because the hitbox is over with by the time you're out of your special attack. But if you stun the boss using normal attacks, you want to make sure you get back before he falls, because it will hit you and it will kill you in one shot. One of the most dangerous moments in the whole fight is when he summons his minions, especially in the later stages of the fight. The best way to handle this is to kite them around and to not get greedy and to take your time, because it will save you more time running around the arena killing them one by one than it will to go in haphazardly and end up dying and having to start the whole fight over. This boss has a ton of health, and it's a battle of attrition more than anything, so you want to make sure you take your time, play it safe, try to always have your Harden ability ready just in case you need to get out of something. And it's also good to have your resolve bars full and save at least one special attack just in case your Harden ability is not ready and you need to use your mechanical spike in order to get iframes. When you're getting rid of the minions in the fight and kiting them around the arena, you want to make sure you keep an eye on the boss at all times, because the timing of his attacks in this stage is pretty unpredictable, and he likes to do his sweeping attack and his diving and jumping attack in this stage of the fight, and it's easy to get distracted while you're fighting his minions. So you want to make sure to always keep an eye out on the boss, just in case one of his attacks is winding up. One of the most difficult parts in the later stages of the fight is when he jumps back to do his wave attack and then follows up with a sweeping attack. What you want to do here is try to dodge through the wave and his sweeping attack with the same dodge, but if you're not able to do that, keep in mind that you can use your Harden ability during your roll and after your roll. It's definitely better to play it too safe than not safe enough, especially this late into the fight. If you have any bars of resolve left, now is the time to use them to go ahead and finish the boss off and stun him so that you can end the fight. There it is, guys. We took down the boss. Hopefully your battle went well, and this has been the most effective strategy I have found. There was a way to stun lock the boss for the whole fight, but they have since patched that out, so this new strategy has been the best that I've been able to find so far. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you're new to the channel, I do content on the Souls series and Souls-like games like Mortal Shell, and I do content on Elden Ring as well. So if you guys enjoy these type of videos, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And if you have any requests for next time, please let me know down in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.